It's officially summer. And you know what we get in summer? Heat waves. Have you ever stood in front of your closet, hot, semi nude, confused, trying to figure out what outfit to wear? Yes, me too. But fear no more. Today I have a guide on how to dress when it's just too damn hot. I have a couple of tips for you, with the best one or most important one being up for last. So stay tuned and let me know what you think. Okay, how do we assess a good outfit for when it's just too damn hot? Number one is comfort, because there's nowhere we're gonna be overheated and uncomfortable as well. In the comfort area, I also make sure to include clothes of various length and that expose more or less of your skin depending on your preference, because if you're uncomfortable wearing a mini skirt with just a bra or a tube top, that's completely understandable. And we want to make sure you are comfortable too. So I have different kinds of looks, the temperature, as in the added heat, and which outfits add less heat. And then number three is structure and silhouette, because as you won't be able to wear that many different elements, or you're trying to avoid wearing a lot of different elements, it is important to focus on something with a good structure. Simple, but highlights the silhouette and looks good on you. The first item of clothing, which I think is essential for a too damn hot closet, is skirts. All lengths, from mini to midi to maxi skirts. Skirts are breathable, comfy, beautiful, and they can easily make an outfit look high effort even when you're wearing just a very simple outfit. I would recommend to invest in a mini skirt if you're into that. Particularly, I love the Indigo Luna skirts. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's one of my best purchases ever. I have it in beige and I now bought it in black as well. Super breathable. It's created using completely natural material, so it's super light, breathable, comfy, and I love it. And I think it's a playful look in summer. If you're wearing something mini on the bottom, you can pair it with a tank top, or maybe not a long sleeve if it's that hot, but a t-shirt. I really like the kind of off the shoulder look of a t-shirt. A tube top, there's just so much you can do with a mini skirt, and it's fun and it's playful, and you can wear it casually and you can wear it in a going out kind of way. There we go. And then midi and maxi skirts are also so good. You just want to make sure they're breathable. Sometimes in summer, it's actually nicer to wear something long that covers more skin. For instance, when you sit down, you won't be in direct contact with whatever material that is. You'll have the material of your skirt in between, because we all know that icky feeling of when you're sat on a plasticky chair in a shorter skirt and you're sweating and you're sticking to it and it's horrible. Sometimes shorter is not necessarily better when combating the heat, but long and breathable elements like a maxi skirt totally is. Just like when I say maxi skirt, I don't mean a denim skirt that's hot. I don't mean, you know what I mean? You need to think a bit about what kind of maxi skirt you're wearing as well. Then, in a similar way, have a good tank top. I recommend, I got this at H&M Basics. I sized two sizes down, so it would be tight and snug. It's pure cotton, I think. Easy. I look good. I love it. I love the way I look in this piece, and I wear it so easily. Whenever I don't know what to wear, this is my go-to top in the summer. It's perfect. That's a really, really good thing. I think tank tops are not something where you need to invest hundreds in. Although I love them, I don't think tank air is a necessity. Just make sure you get one in which you feel good, look good, and that you can easily wear out. You can also buy them in different colors to add a bit more spice to your outfits. If you wear like a black or white skirt with a pink top or a yellow tank or whatever color, you know. But a simple tank top is a go-to summer essential. Then, in a similar way to the maxi skirt, get some loose, airy, maybe low waist pants. I got these from Weekday and I love them. They're so nice. Sometimes in summer, it's nice to have something long. You feel more comfortable, you feel good, and I really love these. They add a bit of movement to your outfit. I love to pair them with the simple tank top or a tube top. So easy but beautiful, and I think they're really flattering most of the time. So you can get one in linen, kind of cottony, whatever. You can get a simple as a pattern, whatever floats your boat. But I think this is definitely a must-have. It's so easy, it's so beautiful. Then I'm gonna feel like a mom saying this, but get some sandals or some flip-flops, because as much as you hate to admit it, you will be warm in your sneakers when it's 30 degrees out. And then your whole body will be warm. And there's no need for that. I understand you don't want your toes out. Maybe give yourself a pedicure. If you really need it, go get a pedicure, but get some flip-flops. It will make such a difference. It will make such a difference. Just the same way that in winter, the first thing to be cold is usually your head and your feet. In summer, the first thing to be hot is your head and your feet. And by keeping those cool, you keep your whole body cool. Get some sandals or some flip-flops or some open-toed shoe. I don't really care which ones, okay? I feel like this kind of gets disregarded, but is what underwear you wear in summer. As much as we want to admit it or not, it's an extra layer on your body. So make sure, my recommendation is to wear as little as possible. So yeah, think of that as you will. If even for a bra, I think it's so good if you have good tops that are comfy and that you look good in which you can completely omit a bra. That's a whole layer less. To each their own, but I think consider it, or maybe get a bra that's of a more breathable material, kind of see-through, maybe cottony. Same goes for your underwear. That's what I'm saying. Same goes for socks. Don't wear thick socks if you even wear socks. I say, right, that's why you should wear your sandals, so you can avoid wearing socks. They're an added layer. I think it is essential to buy a really, really simple, no thoughts outfit for the summer for these kind of days. I have this dress that I thrifted a couple years ago, and I think it's so beautiful. It's good to have something easy that you can just grab and put on. There's a lot of little dresses that are beautiful. It looks high effort, although it's not. I'm not the biggest sundress kind of girl. I don't think that's how I would describe my style, but sometimes you have to kind of let go a little bit of this. Not every outfit needs to be perfect, and sometimes when it's too hot, it's good enough to have something in which you feel good and look good and that somewhat fits your style. What I mean is, would I wear this dress to represent my ideal style? No. Is it cute, flattering, breathable, and easy? Yes. And sometimes you need to prioritize ease. As much as it hurts to say, as much as you'd be cuter with boots in that dress, if it's too hot for boots, it's too hot for boots. I understand the sacrifice for fashion sometimes, but I still think comfort should come first, particularly on too damn hot kind of days. The next two tips address accessorizing. If it's too hot for layering, accessorizing can be the next best option. What I would recommend, just because I don't like having a lot of things on me in the summer, is one statement necklace or earring or bracelet, maybe a cuff or something, but that's just personal because I don't like having, when I'm all sweaty, I don't like having a million rings and stuff. But to each their own. If you don't mind that so much, that can add so much to your outfit. Another thing you can use to accessorize is your hair. I actually made a video on this about a year ago, which I will link down below. Realistically, when it's that hot, you're gonna want your hair up anyways. And this can be a great way to add more edge to your outfit. You can wear the most simple outfit ever if your hair looks like this, or this, or this. No one's gonna think you're simple. They're gonna think you're so cool. They're gonna think you're so cool. And then last, but certainly not least, probably the most important tip on this list is to look at the materials of the clothes you're wearing. A tank top is not just a tank top. The material makes such a big difference. What to avoid is polyester and viscose, because those are essentially plastic. So really not breathable. The last thing you want on you is anything plasticky. It's better to opt for materials like cotton or rayon or linen. These are breathable, light, airy, and soft. Another thing to look for, especially for if you want to look a bit more dressed up, is silk, but you need to make sure you have 100% natural silk, or it's just polyester. And I know this can be expensive, but either it can be something worth investing in, or you can definitely find tons in thrift stores and on Vinted. And it's a long black silk skirt, natural silk. Is so breathable and beautiful, and you won't be hot and you'll look so good. And then lastly, I really recommend materials like bamboo viscose, things like that, like all of Indigo Luna's clothes. They're natural, breathable, soft, beautiful, ethical, perfect in a nutshell. So the 3 key takeaways are: shorter is not always better. Sometimes it's nice to wear something long and have the air within, and to avoid any unnecessary friction. 2, materials. And 3, you don't always need to layer. You can look good without layering. You can look good in a simple outfit. I hope to see you again soon. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any other tips that you follow for the hot summer month, and see you very soon.